ABC, it's Dean from the UK to shoot a room tour video. Basically what I'm going to do is split this up into a few different videos because the camera on this thing is seriously dodgy. So I'm shooting on my phone. The last phone I had did everything fuzzy. I've upgraded to the new one and the quality is a lot better, but it does become unstable after a certain amount of time. So this is the numerous amount. I've done this numerous times, so I'm trying to sort it out. So I'll rattle through my CDs and stuff like that first. So basically, I've got some limited edition deluxe things, stuff like that at the top. So Linkin Park, my Paul Weller. This one here is Birdie. I showed that in Tim Guthrie's recent contest. So a bit of jazz there. Pink Floyd. My Iron Man thing that I've shown. Yeah, basically, and then most of these are sort of DVDs or DVDs with CDs. So Queen, The Who, my Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds live at the O2. So good. Roger or Waters at the Wall live in Berlin. That's really good. The whole atmosphere of it, the special guests, and the whole concept of it sort of starting behind a big wall. You don't actually see anyone, and then it breaks down from there over the period of the concert. It's just amazing, really. No one has that imagination anymore. Metallica's S&M, fantastic. This one here is a bit different. It's Blue Man Group. If anyone's not seen Blue Man Group, do check them out. They are fantastic. Three guys in blue suits, and they play instruments that they're made up. Red Hot Chili Peppers, now that's live at Slane Castle, is one of my favourite concerts ever I've seen on DVD. Absolutely amazing. The effort, the showmanship, and the work they put into that concert is absolutely unbelievable. And I've got my guitar bookends that sort of hold everything together. Got my dividers. I've not put any labels on them yet. They don't really come with any, so what I'll do is just go across a few things. Got my Arctic Monkeys, some Audio Slave, and I mean this kind of stuff isn't in really good order at the moment, so I've sort of alphabetized them as much as I sort of can, and sort of going along that kind of route. So is my guilty pleasures, Backstreet Boys, and things like James Blunt, Black Label Society, The Breeders, Last Splash. I've not managed to get that on vinyl yet, but hopefully it'll be in my future. Clutch, anybody sees me, I do love Clutch. And I think this was my introduction to Clutch, and from Beale to Vivian, basically that is, I just managed to pick that up on Record Store Day, release on vinyl. So a little bit of everything. You go from Clutch, and then you've got Jamie Cullum next to him, and he's sort of like a sort of jazzy kind of singer. It's Coldplay, Commodores. You see my music does vary. Gentle Waves, that's basically Isabel Campbell and one of her projects. Isabel Campbell I got through Mark Lanigan because they do sort of a lot of things together. So The Cause, Eva Cassidy. I will have some doubles. I think one of those is Empty, sort of Permission to Land the Darkness. Nick Drake, things like that. So Neil Diamond, 12 songs. I do absolutely love that. Delirious Love, Old Mary, and I was actually really into that album. It's really quite good. So yeah, as I say, so from One Hour to Neil Young to Drowning Pool. So I mean, this has got a few tracks on it I do like, but it's not my favourite kind of genre. But Daft Punk, Bob Dylan, Def Leppard, my Doors CDs that I've put down into wallets. Sultans of Swing, this is a HD CD, but not really a thing that took on that much. I did have a HD CD sort of CD player, but it died a death a while ago when the laser went, my Arkham one. Gaslight Anthems, really liking Gaslight Anthems at the minute. Their new, or their more recent album, Get Hurt, I think is fantastic. It's my Noel. So I've got a deluxe edition of Chasing Yesterday. There's the one I got with the album. My original standard and David Gilmour. And just things like that. So I've got some John Frusciante, obviously the guy who was in Red Hot Chili Peppers. Got quite a few of his CDs. Do love it. Yeah, Fun Loving Criminals. A few duplicates of that. Emma's Imagination. That's quite a good CD. Anybody wants to check that out? I think she was on a show, not a talent. I think it's one of the sort of talent shows, but Eagle Eye Cherry. Yeah, so I mean, if you just go through, I mean, this starts to get a bit jerky on this screen, so I'll just sort of wrap it up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, in terms of things I do sort of go through a lot. So Jack Johnson, Jurassic 5, Jay-Z, Led Zeppelin, Mark Lanigan, Lamar, Ray LaMontagne, Linkin Park. So yeah, just loads of it, but Diane Krall as well, you see. So and Kasabian, Kings of Leon, and Oasis and stuff like that. So I mean, basically, as you can see, I do like my CDs as well. And I'll say I'd always consistently sort of add to them as much as I can. So yeah, so that's my CD side of things. I think just across the bottom I've got some my soundtracks as well, so I've managed to accumulate quite a few. So I'll leave the CD thing side of that. I'll do one for box sets, I'll do one for normal vinyl, and then I'll do one for my system as well. Cheers, VC.